What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be ranking all the past Pokemon Go community days on a tier list, finding out what I think is the best one. Before I start, I just want to give credits to the YouTubers who did this before me, like Reversal, Swag Tips did one for December community days, and even PK Trainer Fatty, who've all done this video before me. I'll link below their videos. Now before we get into it, let me explain how I'm going to be ranking this community days. I have three different criteria. First of all, the shiny. How nice is the shiny? Obviously, I know the Pokemon don't have too much control over this, but it is still a factor to consider when you're gonna be catching a shiny for 6 hours straight. Second of all is going to be the move set. Does the community move that the Pokemon get, does it make it better? That's really the goal. And how much does it make it better? If it makes it better, it's gonna get a good ranking. Finally, the bonuses. I'm gonna have on the side a list of all the bonuses going down during each community day so I can find out if it was a 3x catch Stardust, 3x XP, all that stuff, and that will go into my ranking. Let's hop into it. Okay, here it is. I'll link below this tier list if you wanna actually do this for yourself because I did make this custom. We're gonna get into it starting with Bulbasaur community day. So in terms of the shiny, I think it's a pretty nice shiny. Venusaur getting Frenzy Plant was very good for Venusaur. It literally just made it good because without it, it wouldn't be good. And the bonus was 3x catch XP. This was actually the first ever community that happened. I think we're gonna start off with a nice A tier. I don't think it's a God tier community day, but definitely a good one. We did have the classic one. I'm not gonna be ranking the community day classics, by the way. Then we have our first Charmander community day. This is when Charmander went into Charizard and learned Blast Burn. The bonus was 3x catch Stardust, literally one of the best bonuses. And the shiny is super nice. Now, I don't think Charizard with Blast, this is tough. I think I'm gonna give it another A as well. I don't think it's worthy of an S tier yet. I will reanalyze at the end to see if anyone can go up and down, but yeah. We're gonna go do our second Charmander community day. This one was 3x catch Stardust as well. So very good bonus all around, but the move was significantly less useful on the Pokemon. So I'm gonna drop it down to a B tier for that one. We got the Squirtle community day. Now Blastoise with Hydro Cannon only uses really in the Mega form. Other than that, it's not crazy meta anywhere. And the shiny is all right. I'm actually going to give this one a B. I don't think it actually deserves an A. Bonus was quarter egg distance as well, so not even a good bonus. Weedle community day. This was a 2020 community day, I think. Now, the shiny Beedrill is nice. The drill run gave Beedrill a little play. I think I'm going to give it a C. What was the bonus? It was 3x catch XP, right? Oh no, it was actually 3x catch Stardust. I think I'm going to stick with the C tier. I'm going to stick with the C tier. I can move him around after. Abra community day. The move was terrible. Alakazam with counters, not great. It was a 3x catch Stardust community day, which is good. And Alakazam shiny, I'm not too big of a fan of. Honestly, I'm going to put this in the C tier with the Beedrill, with the Weedle. Honestly, I would probably maybe move the Weedle up. I'm not 100% sure. We got the Machop community day. Now, Machop, amazing Pokemon. Machamp is a good Pokemon, but we're looking specifically at the move it got. And Payback is very niche on Machamp. Doesn't have amazing use. Machamp shiny is kind of an ugly green. I'm not a huge fan of it. I know some people are, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Honestly, I'm going to throw this in the C tier as well. The bonus was 3x catch Stardust for the bonus. Honestly, out of these three, I think the best one was actually the Weedle community because the move was actually the most useful on the Beedrill for the Greatly. So honestly, yeah, I think I'm actually going to put the Weedle up there. Ghastly community. This one I think is going to go straight to the B tier because of two things. First of all, the shiny Gengar is not very nice. The move was good. Shadow Punch, very useful on Gengar for PvP, but the bonus was quarter egg distance. So I think it sticks in the B tier pretty nice. There's going to be a lot of B tier Pokemon. Rhyhorn, Rhyperior with Rock Wrecker is very good raid Pokemon in terms of PvP, not amazing. I think I'm going to throw in the S tier. I don't think it deserves the S tier. I think some of the older community days are going to be the ones cracking in the S tier. I don't think that should go S tier. Electabuzz community day. Now, fun fact, Electabuzz and Magmar, which are the two we're going to rate, actually happened in the same month, if you remember that. The move wasn't good. Electivire shiny is not amazing. And the move didn't make it any better. It already had a good move set. Honestly, I think this is D tier. Same goes with the, honestly, I'm going to put C tier, I think, for the Electabuzz. Now, honestly, they might both go D tier because the bonuses weren't good either. Maybe I'll throw this one in C tier just because the shiny's a little bit better. This is the most unscientific thing ever. Magikarp community day was a very good community day. Gyarados, Aqua Tail, shiny, nice all around. Should it go S? No, I think it's going to go A tier. Just because of how nice it is. Although, and it has the Mega too. So all in all, like Gyarados is relevant everywhere, especially with its moves. The shiny's nice. The bonus though. And yeah, bonus was 3x catch Stardust. Amazing community day. Okay, the first EV Calm Day. I thought about this earlier. I think the first EV Calm Day is deserving of a B tier because the evolution, this is a tough one to rank because there's just so many evolutions. So do I mark it on the best evolutions or the worst? But I think B tier is a strong place for. I think B tier is a strong place. And the second EV Calm Day, I might actually rank higher. I actually might rank the second EV Calm Day higher just because I like the variety in move sets. Although although only one move, well, 2 moves actually really ended up being good, I think I'm actually gonna rank it higher. Actually, no, we're gonna switch it just because of the fact that the first Eevee Calm Day bonus was 3 times Catch Stardust, the second one was quarter egg distance, and 3 times Stardust is way better. Porygon Community Day. The shiny is super nice, and I really like how we got Porygon in the wild, but the move wasn't really great, like it's very niche, and the bonus was 3 times Catch XP. I think it deserves C tier. I think that's a good place for it. Dratini Community Day. I think I'm gonna throw it into B tier. Now, don't get me wrong, Dratini is super nice, shiny, all that stuff, but the move is gonna hold it back from hitting A tier. All these A tier Pokemon here need to have a good move. They need to have a move that makes the Pokemon hella relevant and also have a good bonus. It needs to be a combination of the two, and that's what all these 3. The bonus was 3 times Catch Stardust, but I think the move is just gonna hold it back from going to A tier. Chikorita Community Day. This is getting overwhelming. There's so many community days to rank. Meganium, good in the leagues, decent in the leagues. It's not as good as Venusaur, so I don't think it deserves the A tier. I think it deserves the B tier just because the shiny is half average. Bonus was 3 times Catch XP, which is half average. Like all in all, it's an average community day, so I think it's middle of the line. Cyndaquil Community Day as well, I think should go right beside it. Cyndaquil Community Day actually had 2 times Catch XP and 2 times Catch Stardust. It had a double bonus, but only times 2. I think this is a good place for it. Blast Burn, Typhlosion, it's good in the Ultra League and stuff like that, but still, I don't think it's considered meta. And all in all, the shiny's average as well. And the same, honestly, I think the Totodile should go down because Feraligatr is not even great, not even as good as the other 2. Quarter egg distance. Honestly, actually, I'm gonna throw this in the D tier. I think Totodile deserves a D tier. Like, don't get me wrong, the shiny is nice, but the bonus was quarter egg distance, and the move Feraligatr with Hydro Cannon, like, very niche in everywhere. I guess you could use it as a raid attacker. I'm just gonna throw it in D tier. People are gonna be mad, but still. Ampharos Community Day. What was the move Ampharos got? Dragon Pulse. Not a good move. Ampharos shiny is nice. And then the bonus, quarter egg distance. Honestly, D tier again. I don't think bonus was bad, move was bad, shiny was all right, but I think go D tier. Swine Up Community, I think is gonna go to C tier. The move wasn't great. It was Ancient Power for anyone curious. The bonus was good, and the shiny is all right. I think the bonus is 3 times Catch Stardust for anyone curious. I don't know if it should go B or C. I don't think the bonus should. I think the thing about putting a Pokemon up because of the bonus, I don't think it's worth it. For a Pokemon to hit S, A, and B tier, it needs to have a good core of a good move and a good shiny. And I'm not a huge fan of Mamoswine shiny. Larvitar Community Day. Let's analyze this. Let's see if we can get a Pokemon to the S tier first. So Larvitar Community Day, 3 times Catch XP. So great bonus, not as good as the Stardust in my opinion. Tyranitar shiny is a pretty nice shiny, honestly. I don't know if it's the best shiny there is, but it's pretty nice shiny. Smackdown T-Tar as the moveset makes. Shout out Tyranitar, good. Raid attacker. PvP, not so much. I think, honestly, I think this is going to go into the A tier. I think it's going to go into A tier. It's strong like all these other competitors, but there is something holding it back. And that is like relevance all around. You know, Smackdown T-Tar, good as a raid attacker, but all around relevance, there are ones that we're going to go through here that are just way better. Trico Community Day. Now, Trico Community Day, Frenzy Plant, Sceptile is honestly not even amazing. You'd rather run Leaf Blade in PvP, and once the Mega comes out, maybe it'll have some use. The bonus was quarter egg distance as well, and the shiny, I actually do like the shiny. I think I'm gonna throw it into B tier just because the shiny holds it. It's gonna be kind of like the Cyndaquil and the other one. Blaziken Community Day, or Torchic Community Day. Again, Torchic. Blaziken, you'd rather run Flare Kick or whatever it's called, Blaze Kick, on your Blazikens in PvP. Once the Mega comes out, it'll have some use with Frenzy Plant, or no, Blast Burn. Shiny is actually, people are not a huge fan of Blaziken shiny. I am a fan of Blaziken shiny, but I still think that it's not as nice as some of the other shinies on this list. I think it's gonna go into the C tier. The bonus was 3 times Catch Stardust, but again, I don't think I'm gonna put it up just because the shiny and the move. I don't know, this is tough. I'm gonna put it there. Mudkip is gonna be our first S tier. I've been waiting to put Mudkip up here. First of all, bonus was 3 times Catch Stardust, best bonus there is. Second of all, Shiny Swampert is, I'm not a huge fan of Shiny Swampert, but it is still a very nice shiny, and it's better than a lot of these other ones we went through, like Gengar. And then third of all, Hydro Cannon Swampert makes it good in all 3 leagues and as a raid attacker. So all in all, this is what a community day for me, other than like hanging out with friends and stuff, in terms of actual technicality, this is what makes a community day amazing. Having a nice shiny, having a move that makes it relevant everywhere, and then also having a good bonus. So this is clearly an S tier community day. C-Dot community day, the move, Bullet Seed is not great because it was literally just a clone of what it already had. The shiny Shiftry is not amazing either, and the C-Dot's not amazing. The bonus was 3 times Catch XP. I think this is gonna go Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go into D tier. Just the move wasn't great, the shiny's not great, and 3 times catch XP is an all right bonus, but just not amazing. Ralts Community Day, the move's not great, Synchronoise is not amazing. The shinies are good. I really like the 2 shinies, so they're gonna get some points there. The bonus quarter egg distance, I think it's gonna go into C tier. Just because the bonus and the move hold it back, and the shiny's not gonna be able to push it up into D tier. Slack Off Community Day, again, the move is not amazing. Body slam on slacking. Bonus was quarter egg distance, and the shiny, shiny slacking, this is another D tier, I think. I just don't think the move body slam on slacking really pushes it up. The shiny Slack Off is nice, but the slacking's not nice, and it has the worst bonus out of all the community days. Rosalia Community Day, I think is gonna go into A tier, actually. This was actually the first community day we had where it was a double move. So you get 2 moves, which was amazing. So Rosalia got 2 moves, making it relevant in all 3 of the PvP leagues. Rosalia already had play as a grass type raid attacker, but I don't think we're gonna be counting that too much. The shiny is nice. The bonus was quarter egg distance, so I don't know if it actually deserves the A tier. Yeah, I'm gonna move it down to the B tier just because of the thing, because I think, I don't know, should I move it up? I guess we'll put it up there because we need more Pokemon up in the A tier. Trapinch Community Day. So Trapinch got into Flygon got Earth Power, which is a decent move on Flygon. Flygon's not meta, but it definitely sees some play. You can run it, and it is a fun Pokemon to run in PvP. In terms of raids, not good at all. It was a 3 times catch XP Community Day, so middle of the line for the bonuses. And the shiny's really nice. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put it in B tier. All in all, an average Community Day. Definitely one I would play, but I wouldn't go too hard on it. Swablu Community Day, the shiny super nice. Quarter egg distance was the bonus, not an amazing bonus. And the move, Moonblast, was a good move for Altaria, but it didn't change it too much. We did get the introduction of Mega Altaria as well, which I don't know if I should count that into my calculation. Shiny's nice, move is decent, bonus is all right. I think I'm gonna put it here, C tier. Yeah, I think it needs, actually, I think I'm gonna put it in the B tier. I think this is good. Can I extend this? Because I actually don't have space. Oh. What did I just do? Okay, Duskull Community Day. Duskull Community Day. Dusknoir has a decent shiny. Bonus was 3 times catch starters. Move was terrible. This is going to go definitely into the D tier. I don't care if it was a 3 times catch starters Community Day. I know it should give it some points, but I still don't think that the move and the shiny hold it up. Spheal, I think, is another S tier Community Day. Spheal into Walrein got a move that literally made it so good. And that's what a Community Day is all about. You take a Pokemon that is garbage and you make it so good with just a couple move updates. So that was amazing. The shiny was nice. It was pretty much a new shiny because we hadn't had that shiny, but we had it released. But all in all, Spheal Community Day is another example of a Community Day that I absolutely love. Bagon Community Day. Now, people are probably going to be really curious where I put this one. Let's analyze it like statistically here. First of all, Bagon, super nice shiny. Salamence is a super nice shiny. It got the move Outrage, which made it the #1 dragon type raid attacker, especially in its shadow form, but it's an amazing dragon type raid attacker. However, it doesn't have very much PvP play. Now, I'm not sure if Salamence, I've never looked at it, if Salamence could have gotten a move that would have made it better for PvP right now. I think all of its charge moves take too long to charge up. So if it got Dragon Breath and Dragon Claw, maybe it could be better. But the move is a good move, but not all around compared to the Mudkip and the Spheal. Finally, the bonus was 3 times catch XP, which is a good bonus. It's middle of the line. I think I'm going to throw it in the A tier. I don't think it deserves S. This is hard. I don't think it deserves S. It's kind of like the Larvitar. It's similar to the Larvitar in which move is good, but only for raids. And then the shiny is super nice, but the bonus was middle of the line. So I think it deserves the S tier. I might move some things around after, so if you're complaining. Beldum, I think, is another S tier Community Day. The shiny super nice. The bonus wasn't great, so maybe it should go into A tier, but I think the move is what really pushes into S tier because this is another move that makes it go from 0 to hero, like literally garbage. If you try Meteor Mash a Metagross with Flash Cannon, it's terrible. Give him Meteor Mash, it's good all around. Good in raids, good in PvP. Honestly, insane. I might have to move some of these A tiers up to S tiers based off my criteria. I think Magikarp might go into S tier, honestly. Turtwig Community Day, another middle of the line C day, I think. I think it's gonna go into, well, actually, it's not really relevant. The shiny Torterra is all right. This actually might go into D tier. I'm gonna throw in C tier and look at the bonus. The bonus was 3 times Cash Stars, so I think I'm gonna leave it in C tier. Shiny Torterra, I think, is a decent shiny. I'm not sure. Bonus was good, but move, honestly, Torterra is just not very relevant. Chimchar Community Day, I think I'm gonna throw it in C tier as well. The move doesn't make Infernape any more relevant, even though it is still a good move, and it's not like they have much control over it. They just keep giving starters blast burns. Bonus quarter egg distance as well. Shiny, people don't like the shine. Actually, I'm gonna throw it in D tier, honestly. I don't think it deserves much better than D tier. Piplup Community Day. Empoleon is actually a good PvP Pokemon, not good for raids. The shiny Empoleon is average, not amazing. And quarter egg distance, I think I'm gonna throw it in the average as well here. The move does make it good. The shiny's all right. It might go into C. I think I'm gonna throw in the C just because the bonus is so bad and the shiny is all right. The move too, like it's not like it makes it insanely good. Shink's Community Day. I actually was a huge fan of Shink's Community Day. I know a lot of some people were not. I think it is a good community day. I think I'm gonna throw it into the C tier because the move is cool because it added a new move. Although Luxray wasn't amazing with it, it did add a new move to the game which could come to other Pokemon. I don't know if I should like put that into my analysis, but still. The bonus was quarter egg distance, but the shiny was nice. I think it deserves a strong C tier placement. Gible Community Day. Now this is gonna be an interesting one. I think this was one of the most hyped community days we got. Shiny Garchomp is gonna lose some points because the Garchomp shiny is literally the exact same. 3 times catch XP bonus was great, and the move did make Garchomp better. Garchomp was already strong. I think it's gonna go in A tier as well. I don't think it deserves an S tier just because the shiny is not very nice. The bonus is middle of the line. The move is good. Garchomp was already a good ground type raid attacker, so it didn't do too much. It did help Garchomp, but it didn't do too much for it. It already had a very strong moveset. We got Snivy Community Day, which was a 3 times catch stars community day, superior. I think this is going to be another C tier ranking for the community day. Shiny was average. Bonus was the dust, which is good, but the move didn't make superior insanely strong. I don't think it deserves, actually, I think it deserves B tier because it's kind of similar to Trap Engine in a way in which the move makes it a little bit better, but not insanely better. Hepig Community Day is going to be D tier. The shiny actually might push it to C tier. And it was a 3 times catch starters community day. The shiny is just so nice that I got to put it up there. Oshawott Community Day, Samurott with Hydro Cannon. It did get a new move, Razor Shell, as well. 3 times catch XP. I think it's a strong C tier. And then Fletchling Community Day, which I think this is going to be another A tier. This was a 3 times catch XP community day, which was insane amounts of XP you could gain. This was actually the first 3 times catch XP community day when we had 1,000 XP per Exxon throw, I believe. The move made Talonflame literally rank 1, which is insane. The shiny, I think the shiny holds it back. I think the shiny holds it back from reaching the S tier. Shiny Talonflame is all right. Okay, let me take a look at the final rankings here and see if I can move any Pokemon around. Any of these Pokemon that should move up to the A tier, I'm gonna say Rhyhorn. Now, Rhyperior, I know doesn't have the most PvP play with Rock Wrecker. It does have some Mastery play. I still do think Rhyhorn deserves an S tier spot because it was a 3 times catch stars community, the best bonus. Shiny Rhyhorn and that full evolution line is super nice. And the Rhyperior with Rock Wrecker is an absolutely destructive rock type raid attacker. Just wait until it gets a shadow form. I think the only thing that holds it back, maybe it doesn't deserve the spot, is just that it doesn't have the most PvP play compared to these other 3, which got move updates and got all PvP play. In the end though, Spheal is kind of in the similar boat in which it's not a really meta relevant raid attacker. There's not too much we can do about that because stats do hold some of these Pokemon back so they from reaching those higher ranks. Other than that though, I think I'm pretty confident with my ranking. Maybe the EV Community Day first, the original EV Community Day, I don't know if it deserves the A tier slot. I'll just leave it there, whatever. All of this is great. Anything deserves to go down here. Like, it's kind of hard because I don't know if I should compare, like, the Cyndaquil Community I think should go down a tier. I don't think it deserves that. And same with the Sceptile, because the B tier, I want Pokemon that are actually kind of relevant here, you know? So I'm gonna move these down. I think all of these Pokemon can stay. Is there anything I can move up here? I think the Snivy deserves the B tier just because. Okay, I'm gonna stop moving things around because honestly, like, I feel like I'm just moving things. This is gonna be my final ranking, guys. I'm curious what you guys think about it. How does it compare to your ranking? Again, this will be linked below if you want to go ahead and make your own ranking and then share it on Twitter. You can tag me at Pokedaxy if you'd like. I'll check out your ranking. But that's gonna be it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this type of content. If you want to see more tier lists on different things about Pokemon Go, let me know and I can make more tier lists because these are definitely fun to do. This was a little bit overwhelming because there started to be a lot of communities and I didn't know exactly, like, I feel like I maybe needed more different levels, but it was fun anyway, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. We're gonna see you all in the next one. Fall from Tips for One. Peace.